优秀的孩子面试
All right,
是
so
什么样
first of
的？
all, thank you so much for coming to this interview. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, so my name is Chester. Nice to meet you. Would you mind just telling me something about yourself?
It's Olivia, and I'm from Shanghai.
Yeah, very curious about when you got free time. What would you like to do for a living? Sorry, what would you like to do when you got free time?
When I got free time, because I got this thing to do when I was really young, I started to read, and then I write a reading log, which I call myself. After reading a book, I will write like a book review, rating the book from 1 to 5, and then kind of giving a short emphasis, and then making some notes, and then some moral which the story tells. Reading is one, drawing is also one, and then a really big hobby of mine is defense, like fencing. That might be also why I choose to go to Europe instead of America, because of this hobby. Fencing was really popular in Europe instead of American, even though there's still some people really good at America, but Europe is like more famous in this specific sport.
Yeah, fencing is very popular for schools in UK. A lot of them have this sport. So very good, very impressive. Okay. Would you mind just let's get ourselves into the scenario of a science fiction, and now you have a time machine, and you can just travel back to the past, and you can choose one of the historic celebrities to be your classmate. Which historic celebrity would you like to choose to be your classmate?
Jane Austen. I am a really big fan of her. Because there was her book Pride and Prejudice. I was really liking to read it. At first, when I read it, I was around 2nd grade or 1st grade. I was reading a really easy version of it. Because there's Women's Day, and then it's kind of a female heroine. So there was this edition. Let me see. It's like called the Sisterhood edition, and then there were a lot of books about female heroines. Sorry, and then Pride and Prejudice was in it. Then I started to read a lot of different books of her, like Emma, and then Pride and Prejudice, a lot of her stories. And then I'm a really big fan of her. I really like her way of her plot, and maybe going for foreshadowing and flashback. So I really like her writing style.
So would you mind just tell me 3 things that you like and dislike about your current school?
I like our school because we're following IGCSE, which is IB also. It's like kind of a advantage and then a disadvantage. The advantage is that you can learn a lot of different things in like a short range of time. It might be another school learning it for half year, but we only learn it for 2 weeks or something. But the disadvantage is that we learn it really quick, and then some people it's hard for them to follow up, and also that we go like deeper when you're shoveling. Like maybe today you only shovel this much, and then maybe the next day you come back again to shovel more, deeper and deeper.
If you have a choice to go to get a study, and you can choose between 2 types of schools. The first one is you can go to a normal school or average school, or we call it mediocre school, but you will be the top student right away. Another types of school that you can just go to is the top school like Wickham Abbey or Chatham Ladies College, but you might possibly be a mediocre student from the very beginning. So how would you like to choose?
I would like to choose the top school because I always like to give myself like some challenges in life, and then study, and personally, mentally. So I had this talk with my parents, and then I remembered it was the first time I ever really thought about which way of life should I go in, whether I should go to still stay at China or go outside. And then there was a really a influential college for me, which is Eton. Yeah, I really like it, and then
Eton.
Yeah, Eton College.
But it is a college for boys.
Yeah, I know, but like
you like to go to school like that at the level.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, around that kind of style. I know that Eton is for men only, but yeah, I like it. It's the style of it.